everyone. In this lecture, we will be studying about analysis of an AC circuit. An AC circuit consisting of only a resistor, circuit with only an inductor, and circuit with only capacitor will be used for the purpose of analysis. We will be studying about voltage and current waveforms for each circuit along with its phasor representation. We will also be studying about impedance representation of each circuit.
We will be going through a comparative analysis for an AC circuit containing a resistor only, inductor only, and pure capacitor only. A comparative analysis is shown here. We will be going through each circuit one by one. The first circuit is an AC circuit containing resistor only. Here, a resistor is connected across a voltage source and a current I is flowing in the circuit. When an alternating voltage V is equal to Vm sin omega t is applied in the circuit, then a corresponding current I is equal to, which is I is equal to V by R according to Ohm's law. When we substitute the value of V from the above equation, we get I is equal to Vm sin omega t upon R. Here, Im is equal to Vm by R. So, Vm by R is replaced by Im. Then the corresponding current equation that we get here is I is equal to Im sin omega t. When we compare equation 1 and equation 2, there is no phase difference, that is, phi value for both the equations are 0. As a result, there is no phase difference between voltage and current, and so we get a waveform in this manner when voltage and current is plotted with respect to omega t. Similarly, when a phasor diagram is plotted, as there is no phase difference between voltage and current, they both lie in a same line. The equation for power is obtained by P is equal to Vi cos phi. When phi is equal to 0 is substituted in this equation, we get P is equal to V into I for AC circuit containing resistor only. Impedance representation can be obtained from the impedance triangle, where an angle of phi is available in the triangle. The base is R is equal to Z cos theta and height is X is equal to Z sin theta. As a result, we get Z square is equal to R square plus X square. The impedance equation can be obtained by Z is equal to V into I, where V is Vm plus J0 and I is Im plus J0. Because of the presence of resistor, we have Vm and Im in the circuit. When we substitute V and I values in Z equation, we get Vm plus J0 upon Im plus J0, which is equal to R. Vm by Im is equal to R according to Ohm's law. Hence, we get Z is equal to R plus J0 for circuits having resistance only. Let us go to the second circuit, that is an AC circuit containing pure inductance only. Here, an inductance L is connected to an AC voltage source with a current I flowing in the circuit. When an alternating voltage of V is equal to Vm sin omega t is applied to the circuit, then the current correspondingly obtained will be I is equal to 1 by L integral V dt. On substituting the value of V in this equation, we get 1 by L integral Vm sin omega t d omega t. Upon integrating the equation, we get Vm by L into integration of sin omega t, we get minus cos omega t upon omega, and xl is omega L. So this omega we take common. We have minus Vm omega L into cos omega t, where omega L is replaced by xl in the equation and cos omega t is rearranged as sin omega t minus 90 degree. So here we have current equation as I is equal to Im sin omega t minus 90 degree, while equation for voltage is V is equal to Vm sin omega t. So we can see that we have a phase difference of 90 degree in the circuit, which means that current I is lagging behind the voltage by 90 degree. Here phasor diagram and waveform is available. Waveform is plotted for voltage and current with respect to omega t. When phasor is drawn, we see that there is a phase difference of 90 degree between voltage and current. The power equation P is equal to Vi cos phi. When phi is replaced by 90 degree, power equation goes 0. Impedance representation for AC circuit containing inductance only is Z is equal to V by I, where V is equal to Vm plus J0 and I is 0 minus JIm because of the presence of XL. On substituting the values of voltage and current into impedance equation, we get Vm plus J0 upon 0 minus JIm. For removing this minus J, we multiply and divide with J operator. As a result, we get Z is equal to J into Vm upon Im, which is equal to XL. So real part for AC circuits containing pure inductance is 0 plus J into XL. This is the value of impedance in case of this circuit. Let us go to the third circuit, where we have AC circuit containing pure capacitor only. A capacitor C is connected to a AC voltage source with current I flowing in the circuit. When an alternating voltage is applied in the circuit, that is V is equal to Vm sin omega t, then the corresponding current equation can be obtained as I is equal to C into dV by dt. We substitute the value of V from equation 1 into the current equation, we get C into d by dt Vm sin omega t. When we differentiate this sin omega t, we get C into Vm into omega cos omega t. We rearrange the equation and write as Vm upon 1 by omega c into cos omega t, as 1 upon omega c is equal to xc. So 1 upon omega c is replaced by xc and we get I is equal to Vm by xc sine 90 plus omega t. Vm upon xc can be replaced by Im. So I is equal to Im into sine omega t plus 90 degree. Cos omega t we replace as sine omega t plus 90 degree. So when we compare this current equation with the voltage equation, we can see that there is a phase difference of 90 degree in the circuit. That is, current is leading the voltage by 90 degree from the waveform drawn between voltage and current with respect to omega t, as well as when a phasor diagram is plotted between current and voltage, we can see that there is a phase difference or out of phase of 90 degree between voltage and current. When this 90 degree value is substituted in the equation of power, which is Vi cos phi, then we have power value 0 for AC circuit containing pure capacitor only. Impedance representation for the circuit is shown here, where Z is equal to V by I, V is equal to Vm plus J0, and I is 0 plus JIm because of the presence of XC. When we substitute these voltage and current equation in Z, we get Vm upon J into Im. Multiplying and dividing the equation with J operator, we get Z is equal to minus J Vm by Im. This Vm by Im is replaced by Xc. As a result, we get Z is equal to 0 minus Jxc. This is the equation for impedance representation in a pure capacitor circuit.